Yeah, that's generally what I think. It's not really necessary if you can just kill them before it happens. All right. Well, this is a really sweet hand. I'm gonna keep this for sure. He kept his hand, so we actually might have a game of Magic here. Yeah, it looks like he is probably still on the... Well, I guess if he's leading off the preordain, I don't know what he's on just yet. But we're still going to go turn 1 Rancor, turn 2 probably just Young Wolf and Quarian Ranger. Although it might be correct to Rancor here. If he's not doing anything, that makes me think that he's probably on Delver. So I think I want to play around Spellstutter Sprite. So I'm going to bash him with the Nettle Sentinel and cast a Garruk's Companion. I don't want him to get value off of the Spellstutter Sprite if I can help it. If he's playing Delver. Yeah, it looks like he's probably playing Delver. Which can be an issue, but if he's pondering, I feel pretty good about my odds. I think. Alright, drawing another force there is pretty sweet. So I'm going to play the Quarian Ranger and try and draw out the counterspell. We'll see if he falls for it. He may not. But I want him to actually use the counterspell if I can, so I can play a Rancor on the Nettle Sentinel. I don't care if he counters the Quarian Ranger. That's the thing. I have enough lands that the Quarian Ranger isn't necessary, so we're going to go ahead and Rancor up this dude now. And attack. We'll play the Young Wolf now. He can daze this, but that's okay if he dazes. Yep, okay. So it's fine. He might have a Spire Golem for me next turn, but that's not the worst. Yeah, you might be right. I don't know. So we're going to bash with the Nettle Sentinel. Yeah, just bash. Then we'll play Young Wolf. Might get spell stuttered. Okay, just a counterspell. Okay, that's not bad. I think I am going to go ahead and probably just hunger up the Nettle Sentinel right now. This makes it to where Spire Golem can't kill it. And hunger isn't very useful in this matchup anyway, so I just want to kind of get value out of it wherever I can. Leaving up the vines so that he can't just snap my Nettle Sentinel. Alright, if he's accumulating knowledging, I'm pretty happy with myself right now. I'm pretty happy with my position. Alrighty. Yeah, I'm wondering what he's got in his hand. Like, the only thing I think that he has in his hand is a Spire Golem. So I'm going to attack. And I'm not going to use the vines here. He has to do something next turn or else he just dies to the trampling Nettle Sentinel. If he tries to snap, I can Vines of Vastwood to protect the Sentinel. Alright, he's accumulated knowledging again. So yeah, I'm in pretty good shape, I think. Yep. Alright, he's leaving behind the Spell Stutter Sprite, so... Alright, we're going to play the land now. We're going to play the Garruk's Companion to untap the Nettle Sentinel. He pretty much has to counter it. I think. Maybe not, though. If he counters this, then I have Vines of Vastwood for the kill. Unless he has another Daze, but I don't think I'm going to play around a second Daze. He didn't counter it, so I am going to play around the second counterspell. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and assume that he has the counterspell and just let this trade happen. He's at 1 life, so he still has to actually do stuff to win. Alright, he's got the Spell Sorter Sprite, that's fine. Yeah, so it was good that I played around the counterspell there. Once again, if he has the snap, I still win because I just Vines of Vastwood. So I think this game is good. I think I've got this game down. Because not even Spire Golem saves him here. He'd have to have like a snap and a counterspell backup for the snap. Which actually that doesn't even save him. Because I've got a Garruk's Companion on the table. Yeah, now he's just dead. If he has to pre-ordain twice, he's dead. He doesn't have enough mana to do snap plus counterspell. More preordains, so I think presumably he's just putting stuff on the bottom now. Bottom top, okay. Alright, well there's the Spire Golem, but that doesn't save him. A second Spire Golem still doesn't save him. So now I've got the Vines. Yeah, so if I Vines, that brings him up to 9 power, then I have 12 power pushing through his 9 defense. So, yep. I'll go ahead and do the Vines of Vastwood, and he dies. Alright. So, game 1 down. I'm at negative 11 life. Alright, so the Delver sideboard. I don't know what I side out here, actually. Like, I think most of the pump spells are dead. Like, the Gather Courages are probably coming out. The Hungers are probably coming out. I know I want Scattered Chargers because I know he's on fairies. Probably want Hornet Sings to turn off his Spell Stutter counter protection. And then I think the Mongols come out. Like, they're probably the worst against him. I think I want Gleeful Sabotages. Let's see here. Does he have... Does a typical place serrated arrows in his side? I think he does. Plays coral nets and serrated arrows, so yeah, I think I want the dudes, the Gleeful Sabotages. I think I could probably afford not to play the Hornet Stings. Young Wolf is... I think I still like having Young Wolf. Just as a turn 1 play that I can... I think I'm keeping Young Wolf in. Hang on. Yeah. Yeah, you're probably right. Hornet Sting. Yeah, we'll do that. It's probably, yeah, Hornet Stings over Young Wolves. I think. I don't know. Blech. Yeah, I guess we'll take out Young Wolves. I don't like it, but I'll do it. Ugh, no lands. Mole. Alright, listen has lands, so I'm gonna keep it. This isn't very good against Delver, but... lead off with the Quirion Ranger and try and get in there. Hopefully his Delver doesn't flip, because if his Delver flips, I'm in bad shape. But he didn't. Ugh, Cloud of Fairies. Well, this is bad. This is very bad news. Because now he has Spell Starter Protection and he's got a Delver on the table. Ugh, nasty. Alright. Let's go and attack the Quirion Ranger. He might chump block here with the Cloud of Fairies, but that's okay, because then I can play the Garruk's Companion. And he has to have an actual counterspell for it. So that seems good. I'm going to do the Garruk's Companion now. He has an actual counterspell. No, he doesn't. So I'm pretty sure he has a counterspell or a spell stutter in hand. Ugh, he has a counterspell now too. Bad, rough, and the Coral Net, of course. I am going to discard one card to the Coral Net. And the card is just going to be a forest, I believe. I think I can operate on 2 lands. Yeah, we're going to do that. Yeah, so we'll discard a forest. Drew another forest, which is good. So let's go ahead and bash. And we'll play 2 Skargan Pit Skulks. One of them's going to get counterspelled, which is okay. I kind of expect that. Yeah, there's this counterspell. And then we'll play the second Pit Skulk, leaving the forest in my hand to discard to Coral Net, because the companion is good enough that I want to actually have it. And then he's got a Spire Golem. Ugh, nasty. So I think now I will let the Garruk's Companion die. So I can Groundswell here. He's got one more card in hand. I'm pretty sure he's got a Spell Starter Sprite. But I don't know. Because if I Groundswell here, and he has a Spell Starter Sprite, I'm in really rough shape. But I think I have to go for it, because I don't think I'm going to win otherwise. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. But, like, if he has a spell stutter for the groundswell, I'm just dead. Oh, no, he doesn't. Never mind. He's just taking the 2 from the dude. So I think his last card is blank. Because otherwise he would have blocked and done it that way. Yeah, he's coming at me. I don't know that I can race here effectively. Especially when it's so low on life. I'm on a 2-turn clock. So Pits Coke away, that probably gets spell stuttered, yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty dead. And I don't think there's anything I can draw to get me out of this. Like, not even Scattershot does it anymore. Yep. Gleeful Sabotage, about a turn too late. We're gonna make him kill me, though. Yep. Dead. Now, you know, this is what happens. Sometimes you just can't win against Delver. But I do feel good about the Gleeful Sabotages being in. Not so sure I feel good about anything else in particular, though. I think I'm going to take out a Wild Mongrel. Bring in another Young Wolf. Yep. So hopefully you just draw a little bit better this time. I do want to play first. Alright, this is a sweet hand. Definitely keeping this. I get to Hornet Sting his plays. And I get to do all kinds of broken things. Oh, man, he's coral netting me again. Can I afford coral net on me? I think I have to discard the cards to it. God, turn 1 coral net's so rough. Well, we're going to discard probably just a Groundswell. Yeah, I think Groundswell's probably the least useful card here. So we'll let the dude die this time. Next time, I kind of want to get in for the damage while I can. Do I play around days? I don't think I do. I don't think I'm that worried about days. Yeah. Okay, there's the Cloud of Fairies, which is annoying. Yeah, I'm gonna sacrifice the Sentinel this time. Alright, Shin of Life was a pretty sweet draw. Let's just bash with the Companion. See what happens. No blocks, of course. I'm gonna play the Quirion Ranger now. Hopefully this doesn't get counterspelled. I don't know, if I'm him, I'm not spell stuttering this. Yeah. Untap the Companion. Replay the Forest, and probably play the Shin of Life's Roar. I don't know. Maybe I don't play the Shinnin of Viceroy into open counterspell mana. No, I think I just leave it. Like, Shinnin can win, but I kind of want to wait for him to tap out before that. Or at least possibly tap out. Alright. If he's pondering, he's digging, which is good news. Hold on, be right back. Alrighty. And I'm back. Okay, Cloud Fairies is attacking. I'm sorry. Yeah, there's the ninja. So, he's got a ninja out, which isn't the worst right now. It means he can't daze my Shinnin, which is pretty good. Yeah, we're gonna throw the Shinnin out there with daze protection. And attack with the companion of the Quirion Ranger. No blocks, of course. And then we're going to play the Nettle Sentinel. We'll play the Nettle Sentinel, or no, I want to save Vines for Snap. So I'm not going to play the Nettle Sentinel just yet. If he offers up the trade, I will trade Garrick's Companion for Ninja, I believe. Yeah, we're going to make this trade. Actually, maybe trade the Quirion Ranger for Quirion Ranger and Hornet Sting. No. No? Do I want to do that? Yeah, I think I'm going to trade Quirion Ranger and a Hornet Sting for a Ninja. I don't know. Let's see if he'll let the Hornet Sting. Fuck, I don't know. Alright, now we're just going to trade... Well, it's a Hornet Sting and a Quirion Ranger for a Ninja. That's the problem with it. And he could just counter the Hornet Sting. So I think I'm going to trade the... Yeah, if I block with the Shinnin, though, I lose it. That's the problem. Because he's going to order it and block the Shinnin. Or, assign damage to the Shinnin. So I can trade the Companion... Yeah, I can trade the Companion for the Ninja. Then I only have 2 power on board, though. That's the problem. It's like I only have 2 power on board if I do that. Shinnin is very important in this matchup, actually. Because it basically means he can't play a Cloud of Fairies without having counterspell protection. Or some kind of answer to Shinnin. Like, it's close, but I think I can trade. Yeah, I guess, yeah, that's probably right. I'm going to Hornet Sting this dude. We'll untap the Quirion Ranger. If he counterspells the Hornet Sting, then I will untap the Garrick's Companion and trade. I guess close. This is actually a very difficult play for me right now to make. So basically, if he counters this, then I untap the companion and block the companion on the ninja. Yeah, it could be. But then if he snaps the Quarian Ranger after blocks, yeah, then it's pretty bad, but I think this is the best way to win, because I want to keep the most power on board as I can. But this is why I'm doing it before blocks. So I'm Hornet Stinging before blocks. Because if he lets the Hornet Sting resolve, then I untap and block with the, or I untap the Quarian Ranger, block with Quarian Ranger on his ninja. Well, yeah. We'll untap the Quarian Ranger regardless. If he snaps the Quarian Ranger after that, that's pretty bad, but I don't know. If he spell stutters here, that's fine, because the Shannon just eats the spell stutter sprite. And I can always just throw down a Nettle Sentinel next turn to block his ninja. But I feel like without doing something here, I'm just going to lose. I think this is probably the best line of play. Like, this is a really hard matchup, actually. Because it's impossible, it's almost impossible to know what your opponent has. And even if you do know what he has, it's very rough. Like, I think he has a spell stutter sprite here. Oh no, he just disconnected, I think. Okay. Yeah, he's tanking because he disconnected. So, like, Delver's a very, very hard matchup. Because you never know, I mean, they can always be in the game. Even when it looks like, I mean, if you're just looking at the board here, you don't realize just how many things he could have. He's got 7 cards in hand. So he could have a myriad of things. He can have, you know, Daze, Spell Stutter, Spire Golem. He can have Counterspell. Yeah, he could have done that. I mean, I know he has a Cloud of Fairies in his hand because he ninja'd the Cloud of Fairies. But if he has, yeah, if he has the the Spell Stutter sprite here, I think I misplayed actually. Because if he has the Spell Stutter, or if he has the Counterspell, I think he played. I don't know if he played a land. No, he didn't play a land. All right, he's back. So we're still in the tank about whether to counter the Hornet Sting. Yeah, it looks like he is going to counter the Hornet Sting. He's countering it some way or another. whether this counterspell is from a hard counterspell or... Alright, yeah, we're going to have the Quarian Ranger and block the Quarian Ranger on the Ninja. He might have to snap here. But I think if he had the snap here, he would have snapped the Quarian Ranger after I used its ability. Yep, so we traded Ninja for Quarian Ranger and Hornet Sting, which is not great for me, but it's also not the worst. So he needs to have like a land and a Spire Golem to really stay in this game. Alright, he's preordaining, so I don't feel that bad. The Shinnin is going to prevent him from playing any fairies. He could just have another Coral Gnat, which would be abysmal. Ugh, another Coral Gnat. I think I have to let the companion die this time. Unfortunately, just play out a Nettle Sentinel. Yeah, God, Coral Gnat's just such a dang nightmare. And almost never have the Gleeful Sabotages for it either. Ooh, Scattershot Archer is pretty sweet. Yeah, we're gonna do the Scattershot Archer first. Cancel. Yep, so Sharon gets in there. I'm going to do a Scattershot Archer and a Nettle Sentinel. I'm not playing around days anymore because I can't really afford to play around days. So you could have a Spire Golem, which would be pretty abysmal. Archer's not really a great draw anymore. Okay, he gets to untap a few lands with this Cloud of Fairies, but I get to kill it with the Scattershot Archer. Yeah, there's a Spire Golem, as expected. So he has to have a hard counterspell for this Vines of Vastwood. Alright, let's do Quarian Ranger. Always yes, always yield. He almost has to counter this one. Okay, he's depriving it. That's interesting that he left in deprive after sideboard. I guess I can just scattershot him here and pass the turn. I can't really attack just yet, because he just blocks the Shin and eats it with a Spire Golem. Now we get in for 2. So, yeah, we're going to have to pass the turn like this. Really weird that he left in Deprive after sideboard. I think Deprive is actually probably pretty bad against this deck. So hopefully he doesn't have another Coral Net here, because that would just be abysmally bad for me. Yeah, we're going to just kill that dude now. Here's another Spire Golem. Oh, fuck. So he has 1 mana. Oh my god, Gleeful Sabotage. It's an amazing draw. Yeah, we're just going to kill the Spire Golems now. Just a completely sick draw. Yeah, kill the Spire Golem. And then we're going to tap this dude. Tap this dude. Wow, he's gonna let both of them go through? Yeah, then he's pretty much dead, because the Shinin eats his Delver now. He commented, wow. I agree. Yeah, he's hard casting Ninja. Vines doesn't... Yeah, we're just gonna Vines up the Shinin, and then bash him. Shinin gets to eat his Ninja. And he is drawing pretty dead. Yeah. Kick Vines on the Shinin. He's got another Ninja. So if I draw a Burn Spell or a Pump Spell, he's dead. I didn't draw a Pump Spell, but another Scattershot Archer, which is pretty sweet. I think I'm just going to attack here. Again. Maybe I save the Shinin. And just attack with the Nettle Sentinel. Hitting him for 3 when he could have stuff. Yeah, the Shinin's just going to get eaten, so we'll just wait. We'll just attack the Nettle Sentinel. He almost has to block. Yeah. So I'm much happier trading a Nettle Sentinel for a Ninja than otherwise. Oh, there's the Serrated Arrows. Serrated Arrows is a bit late to the party, though. Unfortunately, I drew a Forest, so we're going to have to hope we draw something else. Worth noting that if I had attacked with the Shinin and otherwise, I would have been in a much better position than I am. So I can still draw a Pump Spell and win, although it's much less likely now. Although Gleeful Sabotage 2 for wanting him is just sick. Just need to draw another Pump Spell. Or really just another dude and I'll be fine. Not out of the woods yet, but I'm in a pretty good position. And he's in the think tank again. Or he's disconnected again. I don't know. If he's in the think tank, he must have like a Delver or a Fairy or something. Alright, yeah, he's cycling the Fairy. And there's a Spire Golem? Oh no, Delver. Okay, Delver's fine. Not fine, but fine. Ugh, another Forest. That's such a bad draw. So I can't really attack anymore. I can attack and get him down to 2, I guess. If I don't attack, he just eats a Scattershot Archer. If I do attack, If I do attack, he has to use the arrows on the Shinin to save his Delver, which might be the right play. Yeah, it might just be correct to... But then he gets to arrow down the other Scattershot. But if I don't, he gets Jared on the other scatter shot anyway. It's close. There's a lot of play to be had here. If I had drawn a damn pump spell at any time, might have been fine. I guess either way, he's gonna eat the Shinnins. Or the Shinnin. Damn. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna... Yeah. Just let him do that and then just... I don't know. Oh, fuck. I attacked with the... Wow, that was a misplay. I didn't mean to attack with the archer. Whoops. So hopefully his Delver doesn't flip. If his Delver flips, I'm in really bad shape now. I don't know. I don't know what the right play was there. Oh wow, he just let his Delver die. Sweet. I think that was a misplay by him to go along with my misplay. That's interesting. Alright, so what did he draw? Alright, I've got a Vines of Basswood now, so I think he's just dead. I don't know what that was. I think he should have killed the Shinnin. We're gonna attack with both. Yeah, maybe he did. Actually, I guess I'm just gonna attack with Shinnin. I'll save the Scatter Archer for his Spell Stutter Sprite. Yeah. Yeah, so he's got the Spell Stutter Sprite, and we're gonna ping it. And he just dies. Sweet. Alright. 4-0 again. Nice. Dissonance won the tournament. Damn. So that's 2 4-0s in a day. That's pretty sweet. Alright, so... I said I was going to do a giveaway. I'm going to do a giveaway now. So, my favorite card in Magic. I'll give you a hint. It is a 1-mana artifact from Tempest. And it was used in a few winning deck lists. As in, like, Pro Tour winning deck lists. So the first person to name it will get the Prime Speaker Zegana.
Yeah, but I found that idea.
Yeah, here's the...
That thing my idea is in.
Thank you. It is not Scroll Rack. Curse Scroll. You got it. So, Meltalar, message me on MTGO. My username is Cweaver. And I will give you a Prime Speaker Zegana. Curse Scroll was the win. And here's the Prime Speaker Zegana. We'll leave the stream on long enough to show that I am actually trading with Meltalar. Yeah. The daily is finished. I went 4-0. I'm doing the giveaway now to Mr. Meltolar. Hi there, Meltolar. Yep, I'll pull it up in a second. Let me finish trading with Meltolar here. Congratulations to Meltolar, who is the proud owner of a new Prime Speaker Zegana. Thank you guys for watching. I'll go ahead and pull up the deck list again real quick, but if you want to take a text look at the deck list, it is on MTGO Strat. There's an article called Chris Plays Stompy, and you can look at the full list there. I'll leave it up for now, and I'm going to turn off the stream shortly, so have a quick look and check out mtgostrat.com for the full list in text form. For late luck, Delver, 2-1 win. The Young Wolves? No, Young Wolves are good. Young Wolves are completely necessary. Mongols they're okay, right? Mongols they make blocking a nightmare for your opponent, right? So they just eat like Mong conscripts and goblin cohorts and opponents' 2/2s in general, and all that costs you is one card. And the fact that they can become a different color is actually pretty useful too. So you can actually, like, if your opponent is playing a DelverCyclops deck, for example, and they Apostle's Blessing and give their dude protection from green, you can just discard a card and make it red, or whatever. So Mongols are good. I mean, plus there's sometimes you're just a 2/2 bear, and your opponents don't want to block them because they know you can discard cards to make them bigger. And sometimes all you need is a bear to win. So, alright, so here's the deck list. I'm going to step outside for a moment, and I will, when I come back, I'm probably just going to turn off the stream. It is a very much a beatdown version. Very, very much a beatdown version. I'm also running 17 forests over the usual Stompy 16s, and that's just because I have all the 2-drops. Garrick's Companion is completely amazing, by the way. If you don't play Garrick's Companion in your Stompy list, you're doing it wrong. You're probably not doing it wrong, but Garrick's Companions are amazing for the meta right now. I've floored twice today, and the Garrick's Companions are probably responsible for at least 2 of those matches being wins versus losses. So, if the Garrick's Companions were Silhana Ledgewalkers, that I wouldn't have won against Goblins, basically. I like Bone Splitter as like a one-of. I was actually thinking about trying to squeeze a Bone Splitter into this list somewhere, but I don't think I can. Like, I think this list is so good that I don't think I can fit a Bone Splitter in. Like, if anything, I would cut me Gather Courage, but once again, Gather Courage is just, it's a free counterspell, essentially, most of the time. So, sometimes it's just, Gather Courage is awesome, and I don't think I would cut a Gather Courage for Bone Splitter. Alright, well, anyway, check out mtgostrat.com for the full text version of the list. And thank you guys for watching. I'm going to go ahead and turn off the stream. I have stuff to do today.